Hi everyone, this is Jay Beach, your instructor for Sustainable Leadership 1, EMS 505. First of all, I hope that all of you had a great summer, and I hope you're able to spend some much needed time with friends and family, and perhaps even get out of the country, explore some other parts of the world. That would be a great thing to do during the summer. In my case, I spent most of the summer working on a bamboo flooring project, which depleted my resources and time sufficiently that we didn't get a whole lot of traveling in. As you probably know by now, our main reading resources for this course are Weiss, and that's an introduction to leadership by Weiss. And we also have an optional leadership book called The Leader of Oz by Gazzara and Lakhani, and then several good resources and some very useful videos and lectures for this course. A little bit about myself. This is now my second round of teaching Leadership 1, 2, and 3 at ASU for the MSL program. I've enjoyed that very much. It's been educational for me as well, frankly. My background has primarily been in engineering and science and leadership management positions. My work experience has been with consulting firms. I worked for the state of Oregon as an engineering manager for 9 years, and I worked for two large electric utilities, Southern California Edison and up here Portland General Electric. My education started with a BS in engineering actually in Arizona at the University of Arizona, and it also includes a Green MBA from Marylhurst University, an MS in civil engineering, an MS in environmental science, and then finally my PhD in transformative studies, which is an emphasis on leadership and sustainability from the California Institute of Integral Studies. In total, I have about 20 years of leadership experience, both as a first and second line supervisor, with groups ranging from just about 7 people to well over 20 individuals. I now, however, primarily teach online courses at ASU and 2 other schools, and all 3 of these are graduate courses. And this allows me the ability to pursue some of my other passions, which are writing and consulting. So in order to connect with each of you, I think it's valuable to try to connect by phone in the second week of the course, the beginning of the second week of the course. And this is completely up to you. I'll send you out some information by announcement and let you know what some time slots are and ask you to kind of fill in some of the blanks. Give me your phone number and the time that you're available, and then I'll call you. I think it's pretty useful. It helps us to connect, but mainly it gives me an opportunity to understand some of your aspirations and your goals and the things you're hoping to get out of this program. It also helps me to more fully develop this program for future classes. And then when we start doing the personality test, it helps me to connect the face with the results of the test, which you'll find out that's a very important part of leadership, is knowing yourself and understanding kind of how you tick, what motivates you, and how you respond to different situations. So I'll post these times in the announcement section. Hopefully we can get together. If not, that's fine. That is completely up to you. So about this course, we're going to be focusing on understanding ourselves, or know thyself. That's kind of the mantra for Leadership 1, which is know thyself. We'll be discussing different leadership approaches, how sustainable leadership is life-changing for you and those who you influence, the problem of a lack of good leadership today, comparing and contrasting leadership functions, and evaluating your own personal behavioral styles, values, and your own emotional intelligence, which you'll have a better understanding of before this course ends, and analyzing the role of motivation in the integration of leadership, and finally, creating an individual sustainability leadership development plan for yourself. As we'll also discover in this course, many of the needs of any good leader are significantly accentuated with the needs of a good sustainability leader. As an example, the need to be a positive, effective change agent is greater for sustainability leaders than for the vast majority of leadership roles today. And that'll become clearer in the third course, but I think you'll get a good handle on it, or at least a good feel for it, during this course. I now direct your attention to the course schedule. There are a combination of assignments, lectures, a good deal of reading, and importantly discussions with one another in this course. And we're going to be having reflections on lessons learned and areas of course improvement. They'll be very beneficial for me for future courses. And so I would plan for about 12 hours in this course, but I think if you're good with your time, if you're a good time manager, you can keep it down to about 10 hours a week for this particular course. The emphasis here is going to be on the learning process for each of you, as well as on your own personal development as leaders. And I hope and expect that this will be a very positive experience for each of you, and I know it will be a valuable one, in fact, for me, and the information gained here should be very useful for each of you going through your careers as leaders. So welcome to each of you, this first course out of 3, and I look forward to talking to at least a few of you, and I will see all of you online. I'll talk to you soon.